Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. So, I want to get some mechanism going, but I also want to get the refined obsidian bee. And to do that, I need to get the osmium bee, which I need the neon cuckoo bee. And to get that, I need to have him pretty much lay his eggs in the blue band bee nest. So, pretty much I just have to have these guys go in and out of their nests, and there's a chance for the neon cuckoo bee to spawn in. So, don't know. I don't see them anywhere. They're freaking puny, so like they come out as babies. So it'll take a little bit. And I don't think I tried. I made the this tablet of Moonfall. Tried that a couple times. I remember trying it a lot with. I forget what mod pack it was, but I remember I just sat there and did it for a while, and it never worked. I think they have to, because sometimes they just randomly all go into their hive. I think it has to be that, where they go into their hive on their own and then come out on their own is the only chance. What the heck was that? Like right here, you can hear one of them just went in. Unless, oh, I know, never mind, it's nighttime. But sometimes they just kind of randomly go in. I'm fairly certain it doesn't work forcing them to go in because it's nighttime and then, you know, sleeping it off type of thing. But who knows? Like maybe because it happened naturally like this and not due to me using the Moonfall thing, it'll actually work. Doesn't look like it. I can't remember. There's a good chance they actually might have to also pollinate off of stuff. Yeah, that might actually be a thing. I also did get a bunch of the lumber bees and got a bunch of the, or pretty much all of the archwood. So unless there's one more I'm forgetting or not realizing exists, but I think, yeah, there's only 5. Okay, but I am gonna throw in some rose bushes real quick, just so that I can at least have something. No, I meant to do, not you. Actually, you know what, yeah, I'll do that. Maybe now it'll work with them having some pollen. It doesn't say specifically that they have to have pollen, but who knows, maybe it increases their chances. Okay, but I do need to get the antimatter pellet from mechanism, which is just the usual of having to go through, make a bunch of fissile fuel so I can make this nuclear waste and then turn it into polonium and plutonium, and then that'll allow me to eventually make antimatter and then turn the antimatter into the pellets. And I do plan on doing that down here on no, I'm gonna do that a lot, trying to fly up to the 2nd floor. I'm gonna do it somewhere up here. I got a lot of this at least placed. I haven't done any of the arches. I did kind of make this a little bit smaller. It's still a little bit big, and I don't know. I'll try reducing it, making it a little bit smaller. I might break that and then break those two and then shove it in like half a block, like shove it over to the left half a block and maybe up a little bit so that it's like pretty much, I don't know. I'll just make it smaller where it's like this kind of section right here, excluding the outer edge of those blocks, just the inner edge of them sticking out a little bit. Pretty much like this, I guess. Like, yeah, I don't know. Just so that it's not too big, because it does look a little weird being way bigger, like going down further than these ones. I don't know. But I pretty much got most of everything placed down. I'm missing some stuff, but I just have to fill in some of these frame blocks and then add those archway things. But I got like all this pretty much done. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just move this to that. Yeah, I think that'll just look good. And then as for the ceiling up here, I kind of like this design, but I don't know. It's hard because it's such a weird shape. I thought about dividing it just into squares, which I probably will test that out before I just go ahead and do this. But it's mainly just trying to, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like it just is good enough, but also it doesn't fit how anything else in this place is. And so maybe I need to just simplify it more. But also if I simplify it too much, it might look stupid. I don't know. I'll probably just chop it into squares, like have this go out. So then it'll be like one big square in this corner. And then kind of more like, I guess they'd be, yeah, they definitely would be a little bit more rectangular right here with this little slant right there. This is the annoying part. I'm just trying to work around that. Like I tried one where I just carried it across from that straight out. And then I tried this where I have actually curve with the circle. And I think the circle, like curving with the circle looks better if I'm doing the whole thing, but it just kind of makes it difficult to, like this right here gets so thick. I don't know. Might even reduce, like try reducing this just down to like 1 block in the middle rather than 2. Maybe that'll look good. Who knows? I'll have to figure something out. But I feel fine just building all willy-nilly in here, like with, you know, machines and stuff. I highly doubt I'll ever use... I don't think I'll ever use enough to build up. So I'm not going to build up unless I need to, which I already kind of think I might need to with like at least 1 floor. But as of right now, I definitely won't need like 3 floors like I have going on down here, especially with this. Like I haven't even started to touch this floor. So, but I think I'll do my mechanism stuff. Why not? Right here. And by mechanism stuff, I'm just meaning the fissile fuel. So I guess I can start off by just getting a, whatever it's called, a cell with every single type of chemical that I am going to need. All right, I think I have most of the chemicals that I need, but I think I'm going to try to get some more sulfur and uranium. I don't have much uranium, but there are sulfur bees and uranium bees. And luckily, I made a bunch more of the one thing. I think there's uranium bees. Well, I was just looking at it, right? Or at least I can get raw uranium from something. What was it? Radioactive. Oh, crap. Wait, never mind. That's not going to work out that well, is it? No, it will. Never mind, it will. Okay. Okay, it's the wasted radioactive bee. Huh, yes, that. Okay, I was about to be like, I can't get this until after I'm pretty much producing everything. But I was thinking of the wasted radioactive bee, which I think makes like polonium and crap. I don't know, just makes nuclear waste, which technically all you do with that is make polonium and plutonium, which I still feel like this used to be 10 millibuckets to 1 or even 100 to 1. I can't remember. Because I remember doing the math on how crazy it is from nuclear waste to antimatter, and it's just 5,000 so 5 buckets of nuclear waste to 1. Maybe I was thinking about buckets of antimatter. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Because then you times that by 1,000, so it'd be 5,000. Yeah, that's what I think it was. Take 1,000 buckets of polonium to get 1, because it's 1,000. Yeah, it's kind of AIDS, but yeah, this should not be too bad. The iron bee and the Kree, which is just a regular bee and TNT. Easy frickin' peasy. And then the iron bee, the ashy mining bee, and the crystalline bee, which I have not gotten. Definitely need to, though. So, and then the sulfur bee, coal and magmatic. I'll go ahead and get these bees real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. This crystalline bee, quartz nest with another quartz, easy freaking peasy. The coal bee, the leaf cutter, and the magmatic bee, which you are just a dirt nest. I probably even already have a leaf cutter bee. No, okay. Shouldn't be too hard to get the sulfur and radioactive boyos within honestly, like 2 seconds. Holy cow, it worked. I just got the crystalline bees, and it looks like pollinating is the way to go. Okay, realistically, that's all I wanted, was then just 2 of you. So, let's break the rest of you, and delete you. And then kill all of you. Well, that was actually kind of depressing, but whatever. Okay, I need my dirt nests back. Don't know how many different things can spawn with the dirt nest. I also use this atomic resonator to make the quartz, like, ore block. So, it wasn't hard. Or you're an ashy. You're an ashy. See, I like it. Okay, leaf cutter. That is what I wanted. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Well, I don't think I need anything else. The iron bee, ashy mining, and crystalline. Should make the... No, iron. There you go. Do I need... Let's see. What do I need? I think I just breed those 2 to make the sulfur bee? Or... Wait, what am I trying to do? Oh, wait, I'm like completely all over the place. I'm trying to do the osmium bee at the same time. Okay, you know what? I guess I'm doing the osmium, or the the whatever B right now. The refined obsidian. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm gonna to. I'm gonna to now. Obsidian B. Should. Oh, okay. Thought it said it didn't have high productivity. Can I just not look at that? There we go. Now I'll make the refined obsidian B, and I just want 5 of you. Yeah. You guys should, yeah. Should give me high on all of them. And then, no, I need to make some refined obsidian. Like ingots, specifically. I do not have an osmium compressor, sadly. Unless I do. Do I have an osmium compressor? I have a purifier. A bunch of enrichment. Boyos. I don't think I have an osmium compressor. I don't think I have gotten that far yet. So I'm gonna hurry and make one. Okay, finally, I can now do this. Throw you in there. Make sure auto sort is on. Make a bunch of you. Pretty slow, but this will definitely... I mean, it won't speed that one up, but it'll speed up things in total, at least. The just making it in general will go by... No, not 100. Making it in general will go by a lot quicker now. When I get my refined obsidian base in here. Cool. Cool. Sadly, it's only the dust, but whatever. Okay, now I can get along with other things that are actually important, like making the sulfur and radioactive bee. So, I pretty much have, I think, every bee I need except for this creepy, which is a regular bee and TNT. Do I have regular bees? I guess I do. You guys are high? Yes, you do. That's freaking amazing. Okay, so it's just the creepy and the iron bee. That's what I needed the iron bee for. That is right. Radioactive bee. Hopefully, it's just these. Good. You guys are all gonna be high, right? Should be. Cool. I genuinely think I might honestly have. Yeah, let's do 10 bees of each. Throw you in there and throw you in there. I have to go to bed because it's freaking AIDS. I guess, oh wait, actually, I'll just make the other bees then. The sulfur bees, which is magmatic and cool, which is magmatic and, okay. I know yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I know I have a magmatic bee. And then the leaf cutter boyo. No, I meant to bring you onto my hotbar, which I don't know why, but I did. Okay, so for the coal bee, I guess I only need probably just 2 of each, or of each, but of the coal bees. And then now I need to get rid of the leaf cutter to make the sulfur. Now I need to make 10 of you. Okay, now what are you pulling off of? The huh? No. Or oh, it does. Okay, you do pollinate off of that. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna need 2. Because sadly, I'm splitting you guys up, but whatever. And then some of you in there. Okay. A bunch of these combs. Slam them over here. What? Why did it switch? Whatever. It's fine, I guess. And now, go ham on everything. It's definitely not slowing my game down a little bit. That's fine. So, the sulfur should be getting some from that. Maybe. Or maybe it's only it might only be working on the radioactive one. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. So my raw uranium should explode. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll probably do this. Throw it into the chemical injection chamber. Get some uranium shards, and then I purify it to make the uranium clumps. But that does mean I'm going to have to actually straight up make hydrogen and oxygen, which luckily, those are the 2 exact things that you get from splitting water. Where is it? Right here. You get hydrogen and oxygen. So I'll just have a machine doing that constantly, and then I'll make another, I think it's the injection. I don't think I have a chemical injection boil yet, but when I slap, yeah, because that's the compression. Yeah, okay. So I'll have to make a chemical injector, but I already have the oxygen one, the purifying one. So I'll do that later. Right now it's whatever. It's more of I want to get those machines set up down here, and I think I actually do need oxygen at some point for this. Okay, I don't remember if this is the side, whatever. It doesn't matter. Wait, I'm an idiot. I never got the freaking cells. Oh, I need to hurry and do that first. Okay, I always forget about this. So, with the sulfuric acid, I guess it's the hydrofluoric acid. I can just dump sulfur straight into this chemical dissolution chamber, And I think this does have a, what's it called? Let me make it actually just look. But it might have a chemical thing in it that allows me to, like the upgrade slot, that allows me to not have to waste as much of the, like the extra chemical part, I guess you could say. I forget what it's actually called. Let's see. Yeah, right there, the chemical upgrade. So that'll be nice because it just increases the efficiency of the chemical that you put into it, which in this case would be the sulfur, sulfuric acid. And if I look at this, so each ingot gives me 2 millibuckets. But if I go through this process with water vapor and the trioxide, which then you have to make dioxide, I get 100 millibuckets of dioxide from 1 ingot, and then it's a 1-for-1 up to sulfuric acid. So I pretty much am getting 50 times the amount per ingot if I do it that way. And it's just I also need water vapor and oxygen. Luckily, I'm already going to be making oxygen, so that's good. And then the water vapor, you just heat up, where is it? Right here. You just heat up some water in this rotary condensator. So it's just a, you know, it's like an extra step or two. It kind of sucks because, again, I'm still the FTB Skies 2 stuff where you can get 32 upgrades into the mechanism machines was actually just so freaking nice. Because even just 10 upgrades makes it so, because you have 8 in them, but then getting up to 10, because each time you add it, I think it like doubles it or something. Maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe it's reworked entirely. But it's like you add 10 and it immediately goes up to like 100 times or close to it. It's something like that. Like it was ridiculous how much it went up by. Like with each upgrade you add on past 8. But that does not really matter. So I will definitely be doing this, like making this. So I'm gonna need every bit of freaking just everything for this, like all these chemicals. And then also I'm gonna need some hydrogen. Luckily you can get it from this. Oh, certain all of these are gases, so, or chemicals or whatever. I'm also gonna make the 1M cells things, the 1M mega storage thing. I don't think I actually have even started making the pattern for any of this. Have I even, like, can I even make the accumulation processors? Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. You know what? Let me just go through and make all of these, all the way up to the 256M ones. Mainly just because I kind of want to see how fast I am making this stuff. Because I know I'm trying to make them as quickly as possible. So, I mean, I have 64 of freaking all that, like, circuit slicers and crap. So, it's realistically this thing that might be holding me back. Like, only having 4 of these reaction chambers. But who knows? So, let's do 16M. And let's make, I don't know how many that is. Let's just do 15. Start. How freaking quickly are we going to make this? It's not going to be like instant, but if it's less than like 2 or 3 minutes, that might be pretty sick. Doesn't look like it though. Actually, it might be like 2 or 3 minutes. Right there, it tells me the percentage. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's going to be like a minute long. Assuming the percentage isn't going to just randomly like halt. Like the crafting speed, I should say, as long as it stays consistent right now. I mean, it could even like speed up, maybe. I only have 13 seconds. It's funny because it like starts counting up and then it'll start counting down. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Yeah, it's literally like just over a minute. Look at that. That's not bad. That is not bad. I made 15 of them because in 16 to the, I think it's 64 and then 64 to the 256, right? So I could make 5 of the 64, which means I can make 1 of the 2. Okay. So in about a minute, I made 1 256. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. What? Oh, it just froze on it for a second. Okay. Well, you know what that means. I have to now use these because that's just what that means, I guess. Let's see. Source. Ooh, there's source cells. That kind of makes me happy. FE storage. Don't need that. Chemical storage, right? There. And I guess I'll do the fluid as well. Why not? I'll do the frickin' 16M like just casually now. That'll just be like the one I use. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna need 10 of the chemical boils. I don't have sky osmium. Oh my gosh, how hard is it? It's not gonna be that hard. literally not even gonna be that hard to make because I'm already gonna freaking be making it now. Look at that, instantly made it. Okay, and then the rest will go into item storage. I definitely need to start making a ton of these like high cells, like the 16M. Honestly, just slam a bunch of those around. Maybe get like a full 20 thing, maybe even 2 of them. Because when I try to move over all of my sifting crap, which has probably close to like 1 billion items in total in it, maybe more, I'm gonna just start shoving it into my system because it's all in chests and it's gonna be impossible for me to move it otherwise. So I'll just put some buses, import buses, onto the chests and just let it sit for like an hour, do something else, and then should be good, hopefully. Okay, I didn't even freaking do anything with these. I'm so dumb. And just like that, I now have all those chemicals good to go. So I don't need to worry. I can just start slamming things in and out of my system. It's always the annoying thing I used to do is I would just one at a time. I had one cell. I wouldn't do all of them all at once. So it was very annoying going back and forth. Okay. I guess let's start off with the sulfuric acid. So I guess I don't know why I'm moving it because I do need to start off with hydrogen, oxygen, and water vapor. So I'm going to need this electrolytic separator for the hydrogen and oxygen, and then this rotary condensator for the water vapor. Just shoving water into them. Yeah, so I'll just make a sink and a bunch of pipes, and then just having everything that they're making being piped out into them, I guess. I also just realized with these wireless controllers, because down here I'm just gonna have the cable anchor things. Actually, wait, no, can I hate that these take a tool to make. It's actually annoying. I was about to say I want to make a pattern with them, and then but it takes a tool to make them, so I can't really do that because the patterns for tool, it's just all around bad. But I was just going to be doing this with the facades when I was done, but I don't think, can I? No, I can't. So that is where it's the crappy thing is it's only one block. I guess I can maybe not even hide one in this. Yeah, because you're not going to see that. So yeah, I can hide one right here. I can even hide one right there. Oh, that'll be easy. That'll be super easy. Because you have the block, you won't see that, and then you'll even get that little piece, which I do kind of want, maybe? I don't think I'm doing that here, though. No, I have it passing through. So I'll probably have to switch it to the regular pillar one, but whatever. I know I said I was going to do the one thing with all of the tunnels. I don't care to do that anymore, if I'm being 100% honest. This is the unfortunate thing, is I'm going to be freaking just absolutely flying through channels like it's nothing. Okay. So, trying to think this through before I just slam some things together. I guess I could have my what is it? The critical phase shifter, the SPS thingy, super critical phase shifter, and then the fissile fuel. So in this corner, well, I guess the fission reactor. So that corner will make the actual fission reactor or fissile fuel. I'm an idiot. The fissile fuel stuff. Go ahead and do all of that hydrogen, just the water stuff real quick. Yeah, this is a little overkill, but whatever. I don't care. So just to reduce channels, I have it all going into just these chemical tanks. Ideally, you wouldn't do that. These will probably just kind of like switch between each other, but as long as everything is good. Oh, wait, you are not. Wait, why? I swear. I swear. Okay, well, fluids. Yeah, oxygen, water vapor, and hydrogen are going. So yeah, I just, instead of having 8 channels being taken, I only have 3. So that is always a problem when it comes down to this, making the fissile fuel, is I always end up just burning through so many channels. Okay. So now What do I need to do next? So I already have the hydrogen, oxygen, and water vapor. Now sulfur, I guess sulfur dioxide will be naturally the next step. Because then make sulfur trioxide with the oxygen, and then I can make sulfuric acid with the water vapor. So I'll go ahead and make all the way up to the sulfuric acid real quick. So I'll just have to make chemical oxidizer and then 2 chemical infusers for the trioxide and the sulfuric acid. Okay, well, it turns out this thing is not producing enough power anymore, which, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. So I'll probably, honestly, in this area, I'll make like 3 more. Just for now, I'll tear you down. It'll be kind of ugly, but, you know, whatever. Okay, I went a little overboard. Made 4. That should be more than enough. I wouldn't be surprised if these are slurping down power like it's nobody's business. Should make these, let's see, yeah, increases the efficiency, so I shouldn't be slurping down too much. I don't think it says how much it makes, like how much it uses. Needed 0. Wow. Oh, using right there. So 40,000 FE per tick. That is quite a freaking bit. Okay, so that's, yeah, these are actually slurping down a lot. And you're slurping down 163. Holy, 63,000. I'm making 500k per one of these. I'm actually slurping down so much power. Holy cow. I might need to make more of these. That's what I was worried about. I'm only using blue ice, so, but I mean, realistically, I don't think that's going to change a whole lot. I think I'm using dry ice in this one, yeah. I mean, it's like 10,000 extra FE per tick, but still, that's just crazy. Now, if I wanted to get really crazy, I'm fairly certain Extreme Reactors is in this. Yes. So, you know, I really do need to figure out a way of like maximizing this mod out. I haven't yet. I should just make a huge reactor with it and just burn a bunch of uranium trying to power it. But I know like turbines and crap apparently get really good, so I should probably try that out sometime. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with doing the normal power reactors. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, I'm using like 500,000 FE over here just by itself. More, honestly. Yeah, I might just do 1 machine per thing now, like per everything, depending, obviously, but, you know, so, yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, back to making the frickin' sulfuric acid. Okay, yeah, I think these machines must just use a lot. How much does the, times 16, okay, because this is only using 2,500 FE, whereas these are using 40,000, and then, you know, obviously this thing's freaking crazy. These also, I noticed, oh, was it not you? Oh, I'm looking at the energy. This, 256 times. And then I think I looked at the energy as well. Yeah, 256. So that makes sense. Whereas these, I think, are still just 16k. Yeah. So, makes sense, I guess. I haven't really checked out the other one yet, this chemical infuser. Okay. Input, can I not just have input output? There we go. I can get both. Okay. So, max you out. How much will you be using? It's probably instantly. Yeah, I was going to say it's instantly going to shut down. 200,000. Yikes. Okay, yeah. So, it's kind of all over the place, really. 200,000 FE. Which is the most that this thing can put out. Which might be like not good. Like I don't know. I'm not really making this fast enough, and I don't think the chemical oxidizer has. No, it doesn't have a factory one. Which, who knows? Maybe this is good, making the trioxide that slow. Because now it is a 1-for-1 trade for sulfuric acid, right? No, come on. I think it is. Yeah, with the water vapor. And then the sulfuric acid into hydrofluoric acid with the fluorite is well, less than that. It is, or more better than that. 10 times. 10 times better. But then also this is gonna have that chemical upgrade, so it's gonna use even less. So this might be fine. This might be fine. Cool. All right. So I got the trioxide. Now I just need the sulfuric acid. Nope. Now I'm making sulfuric acid, which is good. So now I just need hydrofluoric acid. That'll be easy. I think I'm making fluorite. Yeah, 3.5 million fluorite. That should not be that bad. And then the uranium oxide, which I gotta actually make the uranium cake, which is enrich uranium. That should also not be that bad. But I guess I can hurry and start making the clump crap. So like processing this stuff. Let's see. I think I want to make the shards. So I'm gonna need the chemical injection chamber to make the shards, and then it's the purifying chamber, which I already have, to make the clumps, and then I blast it. And I think I'm just gonna have those running automatically, honestly. So I'm gonna make another purifying one, adding the oxygen. Oh, oops. I just realized it's not hydrogen, it's hydrogen chloride. Okay, how hard is it to make chlorine? I need brine. I'll make sodium and chlorine. Bah. This thing, brine's not hard to get, it's just annoying to get. Evaporation tanks, freaking, ugh. It's kind of annoying. Alright, well, I guess a little detour. I'm gonna make some brine real quick. That is only 40,000. It's not bad. Not bad. It is. Okay. I don't know. I'm confused. Whatever. I swear, am I not putting, like, energy? I am. Okay, cringe. Well, now I can finally start making the freaking hydrogen chloride, because for some reason there's a difference. I understand there's a massive difference, but whatever. It is this, right? Chemical, yes. Okay, how many? 13, not bad. This is getting intense. All these cables, whatever. Cool. Finally got my hydrogen chloride, which now means I can proceed with everything else. Specifically you. Not being hydrogen, but hydrogen chloride instead. There you go. So input you, and does it have to be extra on the bottom? That's just input on the bottom. So then can I put like uranium as well? It's gonna be raw uranium. No. Gotta do this. There. We'll do both. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there we go. That is a terrible sound. And then you, do you have, you do have the chemical one. Yes. Output. There we go. Hopefully I'm not slurping up all my hydrogen. Okay. I think it's just like the chlorine and crap. Yeah. So I gotta bump this up. Okay. I know this isn't the tallest it can be, unless it magically is, but I doubt it. Okay, it can go over. Usually it's 1080, 1,000 millibuckets, 1,080. That's definitely, that could probably go up like 2 or 3 more blocks. So this can get crazy, which is good. Because now I'll start making more brine and like chlorine and crap. But you're burning through it like it's nothing. Issues, which the issue is that it's not pulling it out fast enough, but that's fine. Okay. Good. And you. Okay. Things should be running a little bit better. Now you throw this in, and I think it's oxygen. Okay. Chemicals. Input, yep. Input, output. Alright. Now I gotta smelt this clump. And after 10 trillion years, I finally am making a lot of uranium. Okay. That's gonna be the unfortunate thing, is kind of just gotta wait for this to be made. But luckily, this is making that decently quick. It's a little bit more than double. Let's see. So from the raw stuff, I should look and actually like count it up. So chemical, a little bit more than double, and then I think it's just a 1-for-1. So kind of doubling it. And I have the clumps that I can turn into the actual ore blocks, and then I can like squeeze it, or even is that it? I think so. Okay, well, that's good enough. Time to freaking move on. Okay, I always forget. Uranium oxide takes just a ridiculous amount of bullcrap. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. I might have to make multiple of these chemical oxidizer boyos. But it should be fine for now. Because then... Let's see, 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Yes, okay. So, ideally, yeah. I think it's usually uranium oxide that is slow. But that is a problem for another time. I need the chemical dissolution chamber. Have I gotten the chemical dissolution? Yes, I have. It takes fluorite and sulfuric acid. I'm just gonna clear everything. So, mainly just because I want to see this. Like plus my fluorite. Usually, it'll use 100 millibuckets per like one go at it. Okay, it used 100, made 1,000. Well, that's not exactly what it's supposed to be doing because I have this chemical thing. Increases the efficiency of chemical using machinery. Oh, there you go. Maybe. Or did it just use more? I'm confused. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine, I guess. Okay, so input. And then input. Oh, that's going to be the back. I want the front. It needs to be output. For, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. You need to be output. There we go. There you go. How much are you using? Not much. Okay. So it's just a couple machines here and there that just use ridiculous amounts of power. For just no reason. It's usually like the chemical infuser, though. Is usually the one that uses ridiculous amounts of power. And then how many cakes am I making? Making way more cakes than I'm actually like using, so I might as well make more of you. God. Hopefully that's enough. Now I just need to make this uranium hexafluoride, which I just mix the hydrofluoric acid and the uranium oxide in a chemical infuser, the freaking most annoying ones to use. Okay, both of you. And actually that might not work. That, yeah, no, it's not gonna work because for some reason it has to be, yeah, it has to be one or the other. Oh, never mind, I can get both. Okay, and then output right there. Just like that, I'm gonna be freaking slipping up all my power again. Ain't no way I'm actually burning through all of it again. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, right there. You guys have to be off, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm forcing it to push it in, which realistically, this is only pulling out 1 million, I think, FE per tick. So realistically, it should be able to make it. Yeah, that was going up. Yeah, okay. This should not be an issue. I think I'm again getting close, which I think I'm gonna go crazy with those eventually. Eventually. And if I need stuff from extreme reactors, then maybe I'll also go crazy with that. But who knows? Maybe I'll do it like really soon so that I can go absolutely crazy with this, because that's kind of the main issue right now is power. But now I'm making this uranium hexafluoride, which means all I need to do is shove it into this isotopic centrifuge. And lead is annoying. I think I have lead though. Yes, I do. And this is literally just, you just have it in here and it does its thing, which is nice. Just like that, I am now making fissile fuel. Look at that. How much hexafluoride did I have? Quite a bit. About 2.9 million millibuckets. That's all I really care about, is what it's in millibuckets. And then the fissile fuel, that's what it was. Cool. Cool. Fissile fuel always takes forever for some reason. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna leave it there. So, I will make the fission reactor later. Realistically, you don't need to do that right now. I probably should focus on power. Luckily, I am making a ridiculous amount of like uraninite, coal, and even redstone, which redstone could be increased, I'll be honest. It's just dust or red sand, which I probably should do red sand. So this will probably be something I do next, is move all of those sifting boyos down to back down here around my farms. So, and once I get that done, hopefully, I mean, I'll be able to look through and see what I need more of, because at this point I've, you know, been receiving a lot of stuff, so I can kind of start to determine like what I should increase, what I don't need as much of, and I think redstone is definitely one of those where I probably could use a little bit more, because everything else I'm getting millions of, while that's behind a little bit. Same with this charged Certus quartz, but you don't get much from it. Anyways, yeah, it's only a 3.5% chance with a netherite mesh thing, so it's not really the best. I'm confused. I understand that this is supposed to just be regular charged or regular Certus quartz, and you get charged Certus quartz, but you can also put charged Certus quartz in it. That doesn't make any sense. Can I charge the block? No. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.